Natural ecosystems and built environments. Now, first, let's try to understand what natural ecosystems are. The ecosystems in Sri Lanka can be categorized into two parts: natural ecosystems and man-made ecosystems. Natural ecosystems can be further classified into two parts as natural aquatic environments and natural terrestrial environments. Natural aquatic environments consist of freshwater environments, marine environments, and brackish water environments. Natural terrestrial environments consist of forests and grasslands. There are three types of man-made ecosystems: agricultural ecosystems, industrial ecosystems, and human settlements. Now first, let's learn about natural ecosystems. Natural aquatic environments. Natural aquatic environments can be categorized into three groups as freshwater, marine ecosystems, and brackish water environments. A vast number of living organisms live in these environments. Information about some aquatic systems are given below. Rivers. Rivers are freshwater aquatic ecosystems. Most rivers start from the catchment areas of the Central Highlands and flow to the sea. Catchment areas are places where rainwater is collected and given to rivers. The water level of rivers fluctuate with the rainfall in the regions. Some rivers confine to a small stream during the dry season. Different species of plants and animals are living from the head wall or isthmus up to the estuary. Importance of rivers: fulfill the water needs for agriculture, generating hydropower, and for transportation. Estuary is a place where a river falls to the sea. As marine water and fresh water come into contact at estuaries, water becomes brackish. Various organisms live in brackish water. The deposition of mud and sand in river water causes triangular islands known as delta. Importance of estuaries: prevents the mixing of marine water and fresh water, abundance of fish species with economic importance, rich in biodiversity. Lagoon. Lagoon is a shallow body of brackish water permanently separated from the sea by barriers of sand or reefs, but they get connected with the sea at one time during the year. During the rest of the year, they are separated from the sea by barriers of sand or reefs. The importance of lagoons are used for fishing purposes because prawns, crabs, oysters are available in these places. The mangrove plants which are available in this region uh, prevent sea erosion, and these mangrove plants are an important species, a place of tourist attraction. Riverine environment. The environment on either sides of the river, from starting point of the river to the point where it flows to the sea, is known as the riverine environment. Floodplains, sandy lands, marshy lands belong to this environment. Willow is a wetland in riverine environment. Due to overflow of a river during the rainy season, floodplains are created. Importance of riverine environment: used for inland fishing industry, and the soil is very fertile in floodplains as silt flowing along the river is deposited in these areas. Silt is soil or sand that is flowing through rivers. So this soil is used for agriculture as well as for tile and brick industry. Inland water reservoirs. Naturally formed lakes and ponds belong to inland water reservoirs. Man-made tanks are also considered inland water reservoirs. They can be seen in both wet zone and dry zone and are freshwater environments. Plants such as lotus, lily, cactus, and animals such as fish, frogs, snakes, and otters and aquatic birds can be seen in these environments. The importance of these environments are that they are used for inland fishery industry and they provide water for agriculture. Oceans. Marine areas that covers most of the Earth's surface is known as ocean. A large living community such as algae, polyps, oysters and fish live in the ocean. They are rich in biodiversity. Ocean water is used to produce salt. They are used in the fishing industry. They are used to generate electricity by tidal waves, and it is a place of tourist attraction. Wetlands. Marshy lands that are covered with water during a long period of time in the year are known as wetlands. There are freshwater wetlands, marine wetlands, and man-made wetlands. Muthurajavela is one example. Importance of wetlands are that they are important to control flood, to maintain the stability of reservoirs, to minimize climatic changes, to make groundwater nutritious, and to maintain the biodiversity. They are used for different industries and also in tourism industry. Natural terrestrial environments. A vast biodiversity can be observed in natural terrestrial environments in Sri Lanka. Forests. Tropical rainforests are also known as tropical lowland rainforests or wet evergreen forests. These forests have a warm, wet climate with a rainfall throughout the year. They receive over 2000 millimeters of annual rainfall. Minerals are cycled around in these forests and they are located in areas with an elevation up to 900 meters from sea level. The trees with a higher economic value are commonly found in these forests. Vegetation reach about 40 meters of height and grow densely. So the trees in rainforest will grow up to a height of 40 meters and they will grow densely. Because of this, a canopy structure is formed in these forests. Epiphytes and climbers are common on trees. Epiphytes are plant species that live on other species. The importance of tropical rainforests are endemic plants and animal species are very commonly found here. They can be considered as a special environment that protects the water resources of a country and they act as catchment areas. Montane forests. They are located in areas above 900 meters from sea level. Annual rainfall is about 4000 millimeters. Because these areas contain heavy wind, the trees are stunted. Stunted means twisted stems and smaller leaves. The tops of the trees have become flat. So many plant and animal species are found in montane forests. Hagala is one example, and the importance of montane forests are endemic plant and animal species are commonly found, acts as catchment areas and protects many water sources, and they minimize soil erosion. Dry mixed evergreen forests or monsoon forests. These forests can be seen in the dry zone, but they are not much arid. Arid means climatic conditions which contain very less water. They lack water. Annual rainfall is about 1200 millimeters to 1900 millimeters. May to September is a long drought season. Evergreen and deciduous plants are present. Evergreen plants are plants which contain leaves, green leaves throughout the year, whereas deciduous plants are plants where the leaves will fall during a certain season. Importance of monsoon forests are a lot of economically valuable plants are found. Also, there are many animal species and they act as catchment areas for reservoirs in dry zones. Thorn bushes and shrublands. Annual rainfall is over 1250 millimeters and the temperature is high over 34 degrees Celsius. Considered as semi-xeric areas. Xeric environments are environments which lack water, which have a deficiency in water. So these thorn bushes and shrublands are known as semi-xeric areas. There are many adaptations in trees to withstand the arid environmental conditions. Since there's a lack of water, trees and plant species are adapted to withstand these conditions. Some of the adaptations are having smaller leaves because the leaf is the part of the plant in which water is removed from the plant, and that process is known as transpiration, right? So by having smaller leaves, plants have the ability to minimize the loss of water from their bodies. Fleshy leaves. These fleshy leaves have the ability to store water. Ability to store water in the stem and thorny bushes. Examples: Hambantota district, Puttalam district and Kilinochchi district. Grasslands. Given below are some information about the grasslands in different climatic zones of Sri Lanka. Wet Pattana. They are located in areas over 2000 meters in altitude. There is a heavy rainfall in these areas. Normally they are located near forest. In addition to grass, there are also trees grown alone. The Maharatmal plant is a prominent plant among the species found there, and also there's a type of lichen known as Usnea. Lichens are a combination of algae and fungi that grow on trees. They are found as white color parts. The fern Pteridium also can be seen in these grasslands. Examples: Horton Place, Bopatalava and Bhagavantalawa. Dry pathana, widely spread than wet pathana. The grass mana is very common. Apart from small forest in the valley and hills, other areas are covered with grass only. Usually grass is burnt during the drought season. Soil gets eroded during the rainy seasons. Damana. This is a type of grassland in the abandoned Chena cultivation areas in the low country dry zone. Grasses such as mana, iluk, and trees such as wood apple, palu are common in these areas. This is the most preferred area of the elephants. Talawa, the type of a grassland formed as a result of Chena cultivation in low country wet zone. Man-made ecosystems in Sri Lanka. There are three types of man-made ecosystems in Sri Lanka: agricultural environments, industrial environments, and settlement environments. Agricultural environments: an ecosystem designed for cultivation of crops and animal husbandry to meet the food requirement is called an agricultural environment. Occasions where humans have taken into their control of certain plants and animals that were distributed in natural environments are found in agricultural environments. For the cultivation of paddy, tea, vegetables, particular land preparations should be carried out. Also, lands must be allocated for animal husbandry. In this case, when the grasslands are regularly grazed, the plants will cease to exist. Hence, biodiversity is limited. Industrial environments: an ecosystem that has been built up by machines, raw materials, and energy resources required for a product is called an industrial environment. When a community is being developed, many productions, food, medicine, clothes, furniture, electrical equipment, sanitary materials are produced. And many industries will come up because of these different kinds of products. Even though these industrial products are useful to humans, they also have adverse effects to the environment. Some adverse effects are heavy noise in the industrial environment, release of poisonous gases and smokes, release of excessive heat and contamination of water bodies from the waste emitted by industries, harmful chemicals released to the environment. Settlement environments: a rural or urban environment where man has established his habitat is known as settlement environments. Migration to cities on a variety of needs and urbanization in cities have resulted more urban settlements. Many problems have arisen due to improper human settlements. Reduction of space available uh, not enough light, less ventilation, diseases become diseases will turn into epidemic situations because insufficient sanitary facilities, difficulty in removing household garbage, damages from emergency fires, flooding, cultural and social issues.